Hello everyone! For today's project, we will be making an autumn-themed tree. What you'll need for this project is your watercolors, your tacky glue, a cup of water, scissors, one coffee filter, and one paper bag. Please pause the video now to get your supplies. Once you have gotten your supplies, put away everything except for your watercolor and your coffee filter. Please pause the video now to prepare. Now, the first thing we will be doing is painting this coffee filter with different colors. These are going to turn into our leaves, so you can try to make it as colorful as you want. Remember, when you watercolor, always make sure your brush is wet. I'm going to start with a pink color. You can switch colors as much as you like, but make sure you cover the entire coffee filter. Once you have finished painting your coffee filter, don't touch it right now because it's very wet. Please pause the video now. After you have finished painting, we need to move this wet coffee filter somewhere safe so that it doesn't rip and has a safe place to dry. So you're going to very carefully, very carefully, take the edge. You may want to ask your parents to help you. Peel the top edge like this. Put it on a piece of paper towel so you don't stain other parts of your table. Please pause the video now. After you have put your wet coffee filter somewhere safe, clean up your area. Get a paper towel, dip it in your extra water, just a little bit, and now you can use that paper towel to clean up the extra paint that may be on your table. Clean your paint and also empty your dirty water. Please pause the video now to clean up your area. Put your watercolors away and get out your scissors and your paper bag. Please pause the video now to go get these supplies. Now we're going to make our tree. For these steps, you need to make sure that you're cutting your paper bag on the right side. On the end, with this flappy part, this is the bottom of the bag. You don't want to cut here. Instead, if you see where the bag opens, you can look in, this is where we want to cut. Now, the first thing that we're going to do, you're going to take your bag on the open side, fold it up to the square, the flappy thing that's over here, and you're going to fold a line like this. So now when you open it back up, you should be able to see a line here. Please pause the video now. Now for the next step, you're going to take your scissors and starting from here, all the way across the edge, you're going to start cutting lines up to where this folded part is. These are going to become the branches of our tree. You can cut these different sizes. And just like that, you should be able to hold it up and see you have these little flappy parts. Please pause the video now. After you're finished cutting your tree branches, now we're going to form the tree. For this step, you may need to ask your parent to help you. It's a little bit tricky. So open up your bag using one hand, but leave this square part. So don't open it all the way. Put one hand on the square part And in one movement, you're going to squeeze your tree together. Remember, keep one hand pushed on this square part. So you're gonna use one hand to squeeze it together. So right now, it should look like this. So this bottom part, you should still be able to see the rectangle. After that, you're going to gently twist it a little bit. You can use both hands for this. So you see the bottom is flat, and once you put it down, it shouldn't fall over. You might need to ask your parents for help. Please pause the video now. After you have finished making the trunk of your tree, you're going to start forming the branches. So now you're going to take each of these pieces that you cut, and very simply, you're going to twist them. All the way to the end. And see, now you have a tree branch. So keep doing the same with all of these other pieces. So this is what my tree looks like after I've twisted all of these to make branches. Please pause the video now. Once you are finished twisting your branches, make sure to check to see if your tree still stands up by itself. If it does, and you like the way it looks, then you're ready to start adding the leaves. So by now, your coffee filter should be dry now. So pause the video to go get your coffee filter. So now we're going to cut our leaves for the tree. So you'll need your coffee filter, but you'll also need your scissors. To start off, very simply, you're going to fold your coffee filter in half. Like this. And then fold it one more time. Like this. So you should have this shape. After that, you're going to fold one more time. So at the end, your coffee filter should look like an ice cream cone. So total, fold 3 times. 1, 2, and then 3. Please pause the video now. The next step is very simple. You're gonna take your scissors and you're gonna start cutting leaves. So you can start by just making random shapes like this. Try to make your leaves different sizes. You can cut as many leaves as you'd like. Please pause the video now. Once you have finished cutting your leaves, take some time to split them up. So just take your fingers and rub the leaves together, and then they will separate. So you have more separate leaves. Some of the leaves will be stuck together like this. You can just give it a little pull and it's all good. So take some time to split your leaves apart. Please pause the video now. Once you have separated your leaves, get your tacky glue. We will start gluing the leaves onto our tree now. To start, you want to put glue just a little bit onto your leaves. So you only need a very tiny bit. Like this much is enough. And on your tree, you're gonna find a flat part, maybe like here. And you're going to push the leaf onto the branch, like that. So now take some time to just glue all of your leaves onto the branches. Please pause the video now. You may have some extra leaves left over, like I do over here. You can add them onto the trunk of your tree as decorations, like this. Take your tacky glue and make small dots of glue where you want your leaves to be, your fallen leaves. And then I'll simply just take leaves and push them on, like this. Please pause the video now. And now you're finished. You have made yourself a wonderful autumn-themed tree. Good job, everybody, and see you next week. Goodbye.